It's Wirecast.
And welcome to Desk of Lay Data. What are you doing?
Hey everybody. Well, I'm at my desk at work, and today what I'm doing is I'm working on testers a little bit. So I got this Fona tester. It's fancy new tester, and it uses an Arduino Zero. So I got this like nice clamp and all this good stuff here. And yeah, I got a new board, a tester that I'm working on for a new board I'm working on. This is the Max 31856. So it's a little thermocouple. And we're going to be pick and placing this in a couple days. So maybe we should go and take a look at the equipment we're going to use to manufacture this.
Yeah, speaking of, we did a little tour during the day yesterday. So I thought we would do one of kind of the end of day. Mm-hmm. All the folks who like audio and video are terrified of the idea of a factory sound. So now there's less of that. So
silent, like a library.
Your headphones, your artisanal headphones will be safe for a bit. Okay.
All right, so you want to take a tour?
Yeah, I just thought we'd go this way.
Okay. Okay, this is a journey through fab. Okay, this is my workbench. This is where I do some work too. You can see I got a nice cable collection. Okay. Now this way.
There's Vance. Vance leaving tonight. Bye, Vance.
Vance, I wonder what you're working on. That's cool.
Creating my secret. Don't
Okay.
Oh, sorry, secret.
know who I am.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Vance. See you tomorrow.
Okay, and this is where we do our feeder reloading. And we got some parts getting ready for tomorrow. And these are the silent sleeping pick and places. We only run the pick and places, like 6 to 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
3, 4, sometimes 5, but usually 4 days a week.
We built a work order system that helps us manage all the jobs and more.
Yeah. So that's what, it was like everything is totally scheduled ahead of time, so we always have the parts. The toughest part about a pick and place is that it makes things very fast. You have to make sure you have all the components in hand. So for example, this is like a next work order, and all the PCBs are already counted out and they're ready to go, and we've got trays of components here, reels of capacitors and resistors already. These are kittened, like the cute little fuzzy animals, but also like a kit of components. And then starting from over here, we've got the board loader, and that's a little thing that takes the PCBs and it feeds one at a time. Okay, we have a little computer over there. That's actually the original computer table for the pick and place. And this is the stenciler. So that's what squeegees liquid metal on, and which is very sticky.
Like the Terminator?
Huh?
Like the Terminator?
Like a very flexible Terminator. It's just like Terminator yoga. He's just like squooshing out everywhere.
All right.
Okay. Not shiny either. Not like a shiny Terminator. And then this is the first pick and place. This is the SM41, and this is, even though this is the 481, it's actually faster than the 42. It has a lot of nozzles. It picks up all the components at once and places them down at once. So it's very fast. It's 10 pickups. And so when you put the feeders in, it's actually smart enough to tell you where to put all the feeders to minimize the amount of time, because it knows how many parts and like how to move them. So it does a whole bunch of math, which is lovely. And this is the SM482, which is our original Samsung pick and place. And this one, it has bigger nozzles, but also has a upward-facing camera, and it's better. This pick and place is better for larger components. So once you get 2 pick and places, you have to specialize a little bit. So when we program in the job, the software that gets programmed in splits the work in half. It actually looks at the circuit board and says, okay, all the resistors and capacitors over here, all the connectors over here, and it actually makes it so the amount of time that each pick and place takes is equivalent, like as equal as possible, because you have to balance the job. It's a couple $1,000 software, like definitely like a PhD traveling salesperson with a knapsack full of components type of problem. I'm sure some PhDs just like totally loved writing this code. It's true. No, it's like exactly what, it's like every like algorithms project. And then here is the QA station. So this is a little like intermediary part, and it's got a foot pedal, and each board, and each panel, which is made out of like 10 to 50 circuit boards, stops here, and then we have a little inspection. And so this is our inspection booklet, and the inspection booklet lets us see what we're making, make sure we're making the right thing, and then it goes into the oven, and then the oven melts the solder paste, that terminator. The teeth 1000 gets melted, and the paste turns from like a liquid, it's like peanut buttery kind of paste into liquid. It's called liquidus, and then it melts and it solidifies. At the end, there's a cooling station. It cools off, and it basically solders all the components at once. It's much faster than doing them individually. It basically does, because it's as fast as it goes to the oven, is as fast as the boards pop out, and they pop out over here. And then there's a little deloading station where all of the panels that are pick and placed are ready to be picked up, and then we test them, repair any work that needs to be repaired, there's the rework state, and then depanelize them, and then package them up and send them to people around the world. So that's kind of what Fab does. And here we have all the bins of parts waiting to be tested and prepped. And here's a little table where we put stuff.
I believe we've had that table for 10 years.
This is what the original pick and place sat on, because we had a very small pick and place. So that pick and place weighs like 700, 800 pounds.
Yeah, I think that little metal table we found in the trash.
This one?
Yeah, I think so.
No, this one I got on McMaster.
You got on McMaster?
Yeah, it was like $100.
Most of the Adafruit furniture
nice
in our apartment was
solid.
from the trash.
Yeah, and then we used it for like a dinner table for a bit in between. And then we've got the selective. Can
All right,
we reach?
well, this was a successful video test.
Yeah.
So we'll do more later, but that's it, Lady Ada.
Okay.
Not done yet.
Okay, we're gonna back it up.
Yeah, I want to just, the only way to get good at Rolly is Rolly.
Go backwards.
Yeah. Alright. And that's that.
Yeah. It's Fab.